Okay, are we back? Looks like there's not much delay either. Couple seconds. Okay, cool. All right, and on Restream it looks okay. It looks like it's transmitting to YouTube. At this point, I'm kind of done trying to figure it out though. Caught on video. Car careens off highway, flies through the air in California. Sounds like California. And someone just got out of it also? People can live through crazy stuff, man. Especially if they were drunk. The interview says the woman lived. Oh, she didn't just like walk away or anything, but she lived. Okay. She had a hit and run and was evading. I mean, I don't know what the situation was, but it just a side fact is that it's interesting that. All right, let's get back. Let's get this Starcraft back going again. Let's skip back to before, so we're not missing anything in this game. There we go. But yeah, drunk people are actually more likely to survive the crashes that they initiate. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is where he was on Stop Lurker, but he found it. He may have just been scanning to like find out if there was something there, but oh, so this is when it cut out before? Damn, I didn't even realize it cut out for like 3 to 5 minutes or something like that. Because I had the game go a little bit farther than this too. Okay, we'll just go from here. But yeah, because if people are in an accident, if you tense up during the accident, you're actually more likely to be injured than if you're loose. And so drunk people, when they get in an accident, they don't react to the accident quickly enough because they're drunk, and so they're still loose, so they actually are more likely to survive their own accidents that they cause, which is a cruel irony. Anyway, that was stressful. Sitting here being like, oh, is my internet dead? I kind of need my internet for a lot of reasons. This is where Jaedong is. I don't know how Jaedong survived. This is like Jaedong is in a car flipping over a medium right now, losing his drones at the bottom right, getting pushed in on the middle of his expansion of his natural, and somehow he's still alive. The last thing you heard was he took out the bottom right expansion at the same time. That's funny. Alright, so that's where we are, yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember that moment. Okay. I'm just going to my settings here to make sure my other computer doesn't shut down. Or doesn't turn off. Keep display on. Alright. Yeah, he's short of Marines and he keeps losing them to this kind of stuff too. Oopsies. I didn't think I was gonna be hungry because I had a big lunch and I had, well, actually it wasn't that big, but I had a late lunch. But now I just had a small little thing. I just had this little wrap for dinner. And I thought it'd be enough, but oh, this is the moment. I would one of the Scourge landed, the other one didn't. Yeah, it's funny because the Scourge were on patrol, right? And like they patrolled right into the path of the dropship, and then they patrolled out of the path of the dropship for a moment before they caught on and started going for it. And in that moment, yeah, the dropship ends up dying anyway. But like, it's just the timing that like, it was just like the exact moment that those Scourge started to move away right as the dropship got him within range, so he was able to drop it out there. If the Scourge had been a second later, they would have been arriving there right when the dropship was within range, and they would have killed it automatically. Yeah, Baby's kind of in trouble, but like, he did kill most of the drones at bottom right. He caused a lot of damage in the natural. I'd say he's in a little trouble. Because yeah, how do you stop Jaedong with hive tech? You know. Anyway, so I have some fake chicken nuggets. Fake chicken nuggets. I'm gonna put in the microwave in a minute. I think though. This should be good. Good follow up to the actual food that I had. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back because it'll just I'm like actually kind of hungry. It'll just take me a sec to get him in the microwave. I have some real fake chicken nuggets. Yes.
그렇죠. 그리고 위에 커널도 있어요. 5시에. 네. 여긴 뚫기가 힘듭니다. 더 전태양 선수는 병력을 동원을 해서 조금 더 정비를 해서 싸울 필요가 있어요, 지금은요. 수비 라인을 센터 쪽에다가 병력을 갖춰 놓고 수비 라인을 센터를 기준으로 잡아야 되는데 뚫어놓고
여기서 이렇게 쓸리면 안 되죠. 아껴야 되는 많지가 않아요.
예, 럭커. 뒤에 저글링 머리 더 잡혀요.
다크서클이 펼쳐지다 보니까 자 그래도 뒤에 후속 병력이 오면서 자, 이 병력들은
이제는
하는데요.
무리할 필요 전태양 선수 없고요.
플레이가 잘 피했네요.
무리하면 안 되고요.
그렇죠.
지금은 멀티를 지금 3시 쪽에 날리게 되면은 9쪽에 날리게 되면 9쪽을 지키는 그런 라인을 만들어 놔야 됩니다.
예, 센터를 기준으로 수비 라인을 잡고
And it's not just stop lurkers. Sometimes he's just walking across the lurkers just because he's not noticing them. They're not even unstopped, they're just like there. So, yeah. Not the best. Baby's trying to get a third right now, though. If he can get a third, and if he can keep Jaedong to 4 bases, he might be able to kind of punish him, I guess. I don't know. But I think he needs something more, like, more dropship play or something like that. Yeah, 4 gas Zerg is, you know, you just, oh, that was a juicy plague. I mean, if you got 3 bases, you can make enough vessels that you can irradiate all the stuff he's making off 4 gas, right? Theoretically. That was a juicy plague, though. Is this the point where he kills all of his mutas for no reason? There comes a point in every Zerg's life when they need some extra supply and the mutas aren't helping anymore, and they suicide the mutas in on an attack. Cute little dark swarm there, just being like, get away, get away. Like the Marines weren't even attacking. Whoa! Coach, I said coach. Coach pupil. I had to try to say coach and pupil at the same time I said coach. What's up, CPL folks? Welcome to the watch party. Coach. Coach. If you guys are new, it looks most of the CPL folks have been here before, I think, but just in case you're new, sorry about the microwave in the background. Does he have another swarm? If he can push in with swarm on that 3rd base, Jaedong's in good spot. But yeah, if you guys are new here, we do watch parties. We watch classic old school VODs from the Kespa days of the great players, sometimes not so great players, but we usually end up watching a lot of Jaedong and Bisu and Flash and, you know, the good stuff like that. And we hang out, we eat snacks. Speaking of which, I forgot I turned off my snacks. Little mood snacks going on. And is he gonna force his way up this ramp? There's the swarm. A little bit late for the swarm. Oh, the vessels. Anyway, so we hang out, we watch some old VODs, we talk about the VODs. Even though these games are, you know, old games, we try not to spoil them too much because A, some people have never seen them. B, I don't remember any of these. Most people don't remember games from 10 years ago. Some are very memorable, obviously, especially if we're watching a finals or something like that, but you know, try to keep a little bit of mystique there. But anyway, welcome back, Sate Zero and Night Cat. Go. Locally unseen. That is a very intriguing Twitch name. I kind of like it. It's got layers to it, like an onion. I like it. Oh, he played all the vessels. Nice. All right, this is it. Jaedong, if you're gonna defend right here, he's only got one swarm. There's fire bats under the swarm, though. Is Baby gonna push through? He got the Nidus. He can't. Okay, he's gonna actually have to run the reinforcements across the map. Yeah, this is Baby. Before he was TY. Before he was TY, he was Baby. And it's funny because he called himself Baby because he was like 13, I think, when he started playing as a pro gamer. Jaedong pulled it off somehow. He snuck in and oh, this is the moment. This is the moment where he suicides his mutas. Nope, not yet. Not yet. I think he was 13 when he started playing in Pro League. He was probably younger than that when he got a pro gamer license, but I think he was 13 when he started like showing himself basically. So he went by Baby, and then of course here this is 2011, so this is a few years later. So he's like 16 or 17 now. So it's not really the best moniker anymore. Vessels. Oh, you hate to see it. Unless you're a Zerg, then you love to see it. See now, I don't know why Zergs always suicide their mutas at some point in the late game. Oh well. Yes, and we take requests here. If you give a donation, your request goes to the top of the list. But money is not required to make a request. You can request a certain player, a certain series, a specific game, anything like that. So Epic TVT. I will have to see if I can find an Epic TVT. I think. Actually, I know where to look. I have a thread of games that I can look on. If I can find the link. Here we go. Oh, no, I don't have a link. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll show you why in a minute, why I don't have a link. So I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be difficult to find games today, actually. Actually, how much time is there left in this game? I'm gonna pause this game for a second, because look at this. This is what I'm seeing right now. This is what I'm seeing. Look at this. Team Liquid is on blackout for 24 hours to protest against the sexual harassment, discrimination, and abuse at Activision. That is pretty cool, actually, that they're actually making a big statement about this. Because it's pretty messed up, the stuff that's coming out about Blizzard, and I just wanted to say that as well, that, you know, for the record. I didn't realize, is this should I have not streamed today because I'm streaming Starcraft? I didn't even realize that there was a walkout that was organized or anything like that. Maybe that's why my stream died earlier, because it was like, no, there's a protest. Okay, well, if Artosis is playing, then I'll go with his lead. But, so anyway, unfortunately what that means is that I won't be able to very easily find an Epic TVT, because I had a thread on Team Liquid bookmarked that I could... Ooh, that dropship just died. Oh, he needed to get a drop like that. That would have been really good for Baby to kind of get back an upper foot, an upper hand in this game, because Jaedong's starting to kind of run away with it a little bit. Killing 6 would be good though. Is it a day later in Korea? Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, because I was thinking about, where's the dateline? I should have known that, because I used to live in Korea. But yeah, it's technically tomorrow in Korea. But since we're watching Korean Starcraft, I guess that's okay. But yeah, for the record, I'm also not happy about the Blizzard situation at all. Look at this mass of Ultralisks, though. What the hell? What the frick?
없습니다. 이런
드랍십이
상황에서는.
가서 대박을 쳐.
I do remember one specific epic TVT though that I will try to find. But it might be difficult to track it down, unfortunately, without being able to look it up on player database. So I'm just gonna have to look it up on YouTube, basically. I think I found it. I think I found it. Okay, so we'll watch that next. Yeah, Baby tried to get this fourth base going. Actually, is this his third base? Did he lose control of the third and this is his new third? Look at this Ultra just chilling in the Dark Swarm, laughing and giggling at the tickles of the upgraded marine weapons. Anyway, how was CPL today? Anything crazy happened in CPL today? These Marines are just backed up against the wall fighting for their lives. It's not gonna work though. Pragma twice. I like that name too. I think I mentioned that before though. But I'll say it again. I like that name. Okay, now he's dropping 6? I don't know if 6 is the place where he should be dropping. Look at that. He's actually, I think he's realized he's picked up most of the Marines. He's gonna go for a different base. That's cool. So he left half the Marines there, and he's gonna go drop 3 o'clock, I think, also. Plague, 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 plague. Nope. Just random suicidal defiler, I guess. I'm gonna check on my chicken nuggets in the microwave. Hold on one sec. Oh, wait. Is he gonna get there? Oh, no Marines actually got out. Maybe it was just a distraction. That Ultralisk is still there. Oh, one Marine did get out. Okay. Oh man, he's so on top of all these dropships. He's scourging them so well. And the vessels too. Oh man. Right? It's good to go back and watch these old games. It's like, you know, I had moved on too, and I started kind of getting back into them, like, you know, a couple years ago, and I was like, oh yeah, I really like these old VODs still, like, and luckily I'm old, and so I've forgotten all the games, so I can watch them all again, and like it's like they're fresh. Okay, BRB, I'm gonna get my, it'll be like 30 seconds, get my, or maybe, oh wait, there's the GG. I'll wait to get another game on first. The Chaedong's got this big grin on his face. And that was the third game, by the way. If Baby had won, he would have finished the series and won the Pro League match for his team. Chaedong doesn't win the match. I think that this is just Pro League, it's not Winners League. What is going on? Is he gonna actually, like... Oh, they must have been sponsored by the shoes. That's pretty good sponsorship shout out there. Alright, so let's see. I don't know if this is the game that I'm thinking of, but let me see if it is. So this is, I think this is the epic TVT that I'm thinking about though. Let's see here. So this is Flash versus Hwashin. From the Batu OSL, there's Hwashin right there. There's Flash in the foreground now. So let's get into the start of the game here. I don't know which game this is, but this is like a... I think this is a quarterfinal or something like that. Does it say? Doesn't say. When the there we go, round of 16. This is a round of 16 game. So I don't know if this is the one I'm thinking of, but I know that there was a really epic TVT between Flash and Hwashin in like I said, round of 16, round of 8 of a Star League. So I like looked for those two players and I found a longish VOD. So hopefully this will work. Shoe coin. This is before cryptocurrencies were a big thing. All right, so let's get this names at the top correct.
그 만들고 그럴 때 두 사람의
And let's get them in the right order as well.
사람 이름 만들고
Let me wait for the overlay to come back here.
최근에 제가 이 두 선수의 이름을 합쳐가지고 엑스트라 한 명
There's
만들었는데
Washin.
마침 또
And just the normal disclaimer,
꽃을 그리긴 좀
we're gonna
힘드셨다고
appreciate the play that Washin can put out here, but we also think he's a scumbag because he was a match fixer, so we don't respect him too much.
느낌이 옵니다.
Okay, so Washin.
현재 이영호는 1패. 이 경기 이기면 그룹 C는 4명
Purple versus Flash.
야, 그게
blue.
어디 있습니까?
There we go.
대단하죠.
11.8%.
Put this over here on top next to the positions and stuff like that. Ooh, look at that.
타이밍에 있어서
It's like
그 어떤
he's turned,
바로 진영 선수죠.
I think that was Washin turned into an anime swordsman. It's kind of cool. All right, here we go. So let's first of all, let's adjust this.
웬만하면 그 수위를
Get it in position a little bit better.
이렇게 해주십시오.
그러면 상품권에 근접해 가십니다.
There we go.
지금 양 선수보다 지금 더블
It's gonna overlap the chat a little bit. But that's okay.
공교롭게도 똑같은 생각을 지금 하고
Whoops.
있다라는 게.
Moved it the wrong one.
야, 이거 이렇게 되면은 뭐 딱히
예.
초반에는 변수가 없네요.
There we
지금.
go. So now that's set up. Now we know who is whom. I'm pretty sure it was on this map too. That's why I'm thinking this is probably the game I'm thinking of.
어떤 정찰이나 뭐 이런 거 없이
Yeah, I was a big Washin fan too, or I was like a medium Washin fan. I wasn't like a big Washin fan, but I was medium. I think Diggity was a pretty big Washin fan though. So that's too bad. I mean, it was a lot of good players too. Luxury and Yellow and Up Magic. Up Magic was one of my favorite players. One of my absolute faves. That was the most disappointing one for me. All right, I'm gonna get my nugs. BRB. 30 seconds, maybe less.
봐도 될 정도로
그렇죠.
네, 더블 커맨드로 들어갔기 때문에
예. 근데 뭐 종족 불문한 데이터이긴 합니다만 메두사에서의 위치별 승률은 11시가 가장 좋긴 합니다. 11시가 승률이 제일 높기는 해요.
11시에는 이제 이영호 선수고요. 아직 뭐 서로 상대편의 위치는 모릅니다.
물론 좀 더 그게 이제 신빙성 있는 데이터가 되기 위해서는 동족전일 경우에 어땠느냐 뭐 이런 정도까지 찾아봐야 되는데 그런 정도의 데이터는 아닙니다. 그러니까 우연찮게 토스 대 테란에서 토스가 11시인 경우가 많았다 이렇게 볼 수도 있는 거니까요.
아, 이영호 선수 보러 고맙습니다. 영빈이 똑똑해요.
영빈이가 직접 쓴 글씨체가 아니에요.
아, 그런가요?
네, 저 어린이의 글씨체가 아니에요.
네, 아버님 현명하십니다. 예. 네, 아무튼 그 부자가 이렇게 오셨는데 아주 아름다운 모습이에요.
어린이의 증언을 바탕으로 이제 부모께서 이제 대피를 했을 수도 있죠. 네. 그 가능성이 가장 높겠네요.
자, 그리고 벙커.
정찰도 아예 안 가고, 그러니까 기본적으로 이렇게 배짱 좋게 양 선수가 출발한다는 게 기본적으로 어떤 그 더블 커맨드에 강한 투팩의 어떤 가능성이 그 정도는 기본적으로 막을 수 있다는 어떤 자신감인 것이기도 한 거고요.
배짱 싸움에서는 진영 선수 약간 이겼어요.
그렇죠. 사실 이게 뭐 벙커가 상대가 좀 공격적으로 나왔을 경우에 도움이 될지 몰라도 똑같이 더블 커맨드했기 때문에
예,
결국
근데
돈 쓴 거거든요.
완성은 안 시키고 있죠. 지금 5 남겨놓고. 참
가서
여- 여-
보고, 네, 그러니까
네,
상대가 더블 커맨드를 쏘는 거죠.
하는 거죠. 이러면.
Sorry about that.
한번 더 꿨네요 또.
And back.
지었으면은 야, 정말 영리합니다. 양
네.
선수들은.
I got some
혹시
fake
모르기 때문에 야,
fake chicken nuggets
거의 98% 만들었고.
made with plant meat,
일단
which sounds very strange. I know. I don't know. Well, not made with plant, but they're like they're plant-based stuff that's designed to look and feel like I have to put it in front of me so the filter doesn't filter out.
자, 이쪽 진영선 뭐 개성도 주고 합니다만은.
Look at that. Looks just like a chicken nugget, right?
캐고 있어요.
But it's technically not.
오,
아예
다팩.
벌처럼
It's really good though.
하겠다는 건데요.
오래 안 끌겠다는 겁니다 이거. 자, 미니는
Got some
먹으면
barbecue
돼요,
sauce.
이거는요.
결국 이거는 탱크가 나온다라고 하더라도
Wow.
벌처에 그냥 밀릴 수밖에
Flash is already
없거든요.
building up a lot of factories.
야, 뭐
Holy crap.
장시간이 필요한.
I didn't see the openings.
오히려 지금
네.
이영호 선수가
Oh,
먼저
hold
칼을
on.
뽑고 있습니다.
네, 오히려 지금 이영호 선수가
We gotta
지금
adjust this a little bit here.
진영 선수의 어떤 그 타이밍을 연상케 하는 그런 분위기예요.
거기다 많이 깔리게 되면
I'm gonna
만약에
put the
진영
logo.
선수가 개발을
my
하고
logo?
있는 게 리서치를 돌리고 있는 게 시즈 모드다.
Move the logo a little bit.
그러면 시즈 모드 돼가지고 저
Move this a
선물이라고
little
해가지고
bit
일단
over.
지키려고 할
There we
때
go. So now we can see the
거의
supply.
한 부대 가까운 벌처가
for both of them.
확발되면은
네.
완전 많았죠.
그러니까 지금 모습은 거의
I'm
이영호
actually-
선수가 일검을
Oh, you know what? I
쓰려는
forgot to get my
느낌이
pylons and stuff
들
working.
소소 벌써 네
Let me
개까지
turn that on.
봤어요.
Sorry.
베럭스로 보고
네, 일단 뒤를 뺍니다.
I had a big bunch of issues getting stream set up today, so
지금 4팩으로 벌써 짜내고 있거든요. 벌써 대량 생산 체제예요 지금.
let's see. Is it working?
그렇죠. 지금 최악의
Here we go. Alright, so now the pylon redemption thing should work. Where's the other text?
벌처 숫자가 굉장히
Here we go.
많으면은 3테크 정도는 마이너로 뚫을 수도 있거든요. 지금
There we go. Minions,
옆에 있으니까
minions with the supply depot.
테크도 왔고 맞겠네요. 예.
It works. Thank you for the test. Alright, so let's see here.
이제 위쪽으로 이제 넘긴다든지 이런 플레이도 가능하기 때문에
네.
We got
4팩인데 곧 병력 계속 늘어나요. 자, 진영도 저거 지금까지는 바리케이드를
네.
치고 있습니다만은
who's whom actually.
상태에서 사실 4팩 벌처로 경기를 끝낸다는
Let's see. It
어떤
looks like same order as the top. Washington.
막아놓고서 경기를 어떤 선점하겠다는 느낌이 좀 강해 보이네요.
네, 진영 선수의 또 수비가 좋으니까
Flash.
괜히 탱크들이 그냥 나갔다가 베럭스로 정찰이 안 돼갖고 저
There we go.
전력들이 벌처에
So now we can see the supply and the minerals and everything for all of these guys as well.
베럭스로 마침 4벌처 나오는 걸 보고
Now we got everything settled.
이거는 드랍십으로 넘기겠다는
Minions has his
거죠.
pizza.
저것도
I've got my nugs.
마인으로 시간을
We can settle in for a nice long TVT.
다행히도 눈치를 챈 지영
Nice long
선수
TVT.
아카데미 빨리
Oh,
올렸기 때문에
one thing, I almost forgot.
예, 이거 무시하면서 오히려 상대 진영 쪽을 조일 수 있는 유리한
그럼요.
위치를 만들 수 있어요.
활용은 진영수가 좋으니까요.
네, 확실히 그 어떤 마인을 확실히 제거할 수 있는 이런 단계까지
Root beer.
진영수는
예, 그렇기
To go
때문에
with it
지금
as well.
이영호 선수도 벌처만으로 지금
Right, if you're having something like junky, like
자신도 지금 시즈 탱크가
I almost never drink soda, but when I'm eating like pizza or a burger or something like that, it just seems to match so well to eat soda with like junk food, you know?
아, 이영호 병력들 깊숙이 넣어서 모아서 탱크 올 때까지 기다리고 있습니다.
That'd be good.
들어가고 있죠.
Good prediction, but
네, 워낙 스피드가
um,
진행이 되고 있기 때문에 지금
I
드랍십으로
don't want to jinx it though.
벌쳐 넘기는 플레이가 어느 정도 효과를 거둘지 좀 더 지켜봐야 되겠고요.
자, 서로
I had so many issues earlier.
자, 요렇게 대체는
The first
그릴 수밖에 없거든요, 현재는요.
half an hour of the stream basically was 15 to 20 minutes of it was trying to get the stream to actually work. So I'm sorry again about that.
만약에 진영 선수가 굉장히 강력하게
Glad you stuck around though,
이영호
minions.
선수가 자칫하다간 이거 센터에
Thanks for sticking around actually and being there to like tell me if this stuff was working and everything.
근데 지금은 진영 선수
못 봤어요, 못 봤어요.
That was really helpful.
그렇지, 코치 앞마당과 뒷마당 떨어집니다.
예, 이영호 선수도 어떤 저 대치 전선이 쉽게 허물어질 것 같지는 않으니까 이런 플레이를
네.
할 수가 있는 거고요.
같은 더블 커맨드이기 때문에 지금 이 벌츠가 쑥 들어와서
자, 마인으로 길을
SCV
막고.
잡아야 돼, SCV.
네, 길 막고
So I had
쏘면 이거
the same brand. Oh, this is kind of nice harass. How did he get vultures back there
올릴 수 있는 거 아니겠습니까?
without Washin noticing?
또 입구 쪽을 어떤 이 방비를 해놨으니까요.
네.
네. 그러니까 어떻게 보면 지금 진영 선수는
Like,
자신도
how did
스타트를 올려서 대응을 하거나 그게 아니라면
Now he's having to scan to kill off these mines to come up here and deal with these tanks.
아예 센터를 완전히 밀어버려야 되는데
I hope this is the game that I'm thinking of
보이지 않고
that gets
있습니다.
epic.
한 10개 정도 잡힌 것 같고요. 방금
Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was on this map,
그 탱크 숫자에서는 진영 선수가 많이 앞서고 있기 때문에
so we'll see.
저것을 지금 당장 활용을 해가지고 센터를 뚫어내거나 아니면은 전선을 위로 끌어올려갖고 멀티 싸움에서 앞서 나가고 이래야 되는데. 예.
I love it when the Korean caster goes.
그런데 지금 저 다수의 탱크들이 본진에서
I have no idea why.
본진이나 쫓아다니고 있으니 이건 이영호
All my
선수가
years I never figured out why
선택하고 재미를 못 봤기
he makes
때문에
that sound.
장관입니까? 장관입니다.
그렇죠.
지금 다 되지 않았어요. 숫자 별로 안
It's not a Korean thing, I don't think.
그 두 개는 자리를 못 잡았거든요.
I mean, not a Korean language thing. It might be a Korean like
어,
cultural sound effect or something, but like you know, wow is like you know an English thing you say in English at certain times.
굉장히 놀랍습니다.
But I never learned what that was about in Korean.
이 탱크 숫자 경기에서 진영 선수가 확실히 앞섰던 타이밍임에도 불구하고 그 소수의 벌처를 드랍함으로 해서 굉장히 절반 가까운 그 진영 선수의 탱크를 수비에 동원하게 만들고, 예, 그리고
예.
얼마 안 되는 그 센터에 뻗어졌을 그 탱크 라인을 탱크 추가해서 밀어내는.
But he's Flash.
스타포트가 좀 필요하지 않을까
He's a
라는
literal
생각이
macro
들어요.
god.
일단 상대 드랍십에 의해서 자신의 멀티들이 노출될 가능성이 높습니다. 거기다가 그렇다고 힘이
I didn't see the beginning either. It looks like Flash went one factory expand, or maybe even barracks expand. I'm not sure. Did Washin get his expansion up a little later or something as a result? Flash is literally taking the expansion next to Washin's high ground, by the way.
이영호 선수의 한시 지역 멀티보다는 약간 안전해 보이는 면이 있거든요.
네, 확실히 이영호 선수의 그 드랍십이 한 두세 개 정도 쌓이게 됐을 경우가 문제가 됩니다. 지영호 선수의 확장 기지들은 분명히 타격에 노출돼 있거든요.
자, 아래쪽에 있는 진영수의 기지들. 거기 수비에
The base got stopped? I missed it. Did like the SCV got canceled or got picked off or something?
못하고 있다는 게 이제
Of building a command center? Oh, okay. It's gonna stop it again.
그래서 진영수가 조합이 달라서 앞서가고 있습니다만 아래쪽 어이구 조금 더 길게
The command center, man. So many delays. That's like a command center that like someone's gonna have to answer for it. Why has this project been delayed 3 times? It's coming over budget, past the deadline. Hey, there was vultures killing our workers. What can we do? Excuses, excuses.
저 도넛 지형의 언덕에다가 탱크들을 배치하고 있는 게 어떤 지상에서의 탱크 간 밀고 밀리기에서 어떤 지원 화력으로 아주 크게 작용을 하거든요.
Did he just kill off his own temples to make it easier for his own units to get out? Or is that? Oh no, I think Huashin was killing that off to make it easier to run vultures into Flash's base. I think that's what was going on there.
네, 확장 부분에서 유리한 점이 있거든요. 근데 그렇기 때문에 지금 이영호 선수는 이 드랍십을 보유하고 있을 때 힘을 발휘해야 된다.
This game is getting pretty crazy already. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like seven bases on the map now.
골략 하나 가지고는 중간 저격이 안 됩니다. 아 이러면 순회공연 확장 기지 더 늦출 수가 있어요.
네, 일단 뭐 지형을 무시하고 일단 갈 수 있는 그
So I got this brand of chicken nuggets, fake chicken nuggets. And oh, this is kind of nice. Yeah. So Washington just that mine gonna go off? Oh, it is. Ouch. Washington just seems to have like map control. Yeah. How's it going, Sa? 852. I mentioned that earlier that Washington is a match fixer. So we are watching his game, but don't like him as a person. But there was a request for an epic TVT, Terran versus Terran, and this is the only game I could think of. Because Team Liquid is down right now, so I can't look up any games on Team Liquid right now.
그게 아니라고 봤을 때는 지금 자신도 어떤 스타포트를 올리면서 좀 변수를 만들어야 되는데 현재 이 모양새는 지영 선수가 딱히 가지고 있는 유리한 이점이 현재로서는 없어 보이는데요.
네, 많이 없어졌네요.
Spoon.
그러니까
How's it going?
선수가 초반 그 4팩토리에서 이제
The Honorable Spoon has honored us with his presence.
좀 해보려고 그러다가 딱 막히고 나서는 진영수 약간 좋았단 말이에요. 근데 그 벌처 드랍을 통해서 흔들면서
Flash only has 6 factories?
위기를 이영호 선수가 버티고
Did I see that right?
만든 다음에는
He must have more, right?
활용해갖고 많은 것을 만회한 그림이에요 지금.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
예, 알고도 간 거예요. 병력이 어떤 많지 않음을 갖고 어쨌거나 9시를 가져가는
That was not good.
꽤 크거든요.
근데 9시 지킬 수 빼앗을 수
He
있나요?
kind of got caught running into the. Well, he actually Flash got out of that pretty well. He could have lost a lot more. But he ended up killing some Wash and stuff too. That was a bit dicey though. Flash. Oh, he kept a couple of the dropships. He's now has 4.
지영 선수의 추가 속도보다 훨씬 빠르기 때문에 이영호 선수는 결국 9시를 차지할 것으로 보이는데요. 9시 차지하면 이거 진영 선수가 의도했던
근데 진영 선수가 당연히
But Washington, just look at the minimap. Washington has so much of the map right now. He's got so much map control. And it's turning into one of those TVTs where it's like, you know, World War I, where you just have these firing lines.
장막을 봉쇄 장막을 아주 넓게 쳤어요. 물론
Hey, Doreki.
소세 병력들이 배치했습니다만 이용호가요.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We're also in solidarity with them. Maybe I should put that in my stream title or something.
여기 정리를 하면 이게 정리되거든요. 여기 파란 이영호
Have a good night.
센터를 혹시 뚫나요?
네.
병력이 이렇게 많이 내려온 거 보면 어느 고리를 뚫나요? 이영호 선수 선택을 좀 해야 되거든요.
네, 본진을
Sent me a message on
굉장히
Twitch.
어렵거든요. 일단
I'll check it out.
센터 진영수 선수가 병력들이 너무 잘 갖춰져 있어서 좀 어렵고 이것도 막
네, 털에
여기서
세 개나 되면 드랍십 다 내주는 거예요.
좀 한다 해도 드랍십 다 터지게 되면
네.
Oh, we got some game recommendations.
아, 또 옵니다, 또 옵니다.
Excellent.
계속 지나가서 여기서 그냥 자꾸 내겠다는 겁니다. 이쪽으로 작전을
I think I
진영 선수가 센터를
someone requested that game the other day too.
강하게 잡고 있으니까 이영호 선수가 센터에서 이제
The one with the player sweating. I didn't know which game it was.
이영호 선수가
아, 그게
노렸던
갸우뚱, 그게 갸우뚱이에요 지금요.
이영호 선수가 노렸던
Oh, that's like a Google search for the best games ever.
결국 진영
Nice.
선수의 어떤 그 판으로 가게 됩니다.
That's cool. You can search for that.
다 죽었으니까요.
이영호가 단칼에 한번 오히려
Oh, some good not chicken nuggets.
했는데 원래 그거는 진영수의 특기 아닙니까? 그러니까 단칼로 승부를 보는데 익숙해진 진영수는 상대방 눈빛만 봐도
I'm gonna change the stream
이
title.
선수가 지금 동기화질 하려는 거구나 하고 딱 아는 거죠. 그래서 너무 수비를 잘했어요. 진영수가 지금 많이 잡고 나갑니다. 네.
그리고 중앙으로 어쩔 수 없이 지금 막 구역구역 내려오곤 있습니다만 쉽지 않거든요. 돌파가 지금 이영호.
근데 결국 이영호 선수가 좀 그래도 뭐 절망적인 건 아닙니다. 경기 자체가 진영 선수가 좋긴 한데
그렇죠.
Standing in solidarity
물론
with
센터를 점유하고 있는 진영 선수가 여전히 유리하긴 한데 이영호 선수는 그래도 9시를 자신의 것으로 만들어야 됩니다.
뚫지 못하면 땅이 지금 이영호가 좁아요.
9시를 그래도 지금 가져가야 이게 어느 정도 변수가 생기거든요.
네, 진영 선수의 그 본진을 한번 그 공략을 해 보다가 이득을 거의 취하지 못하고 뭐 미사일 터렛만 많이 파괴하면서 드랍십 두기 이런 것도 꽤 컸고요. 지금
그러니까 참 그 병력으로 차라리 9시를 그냥 자신의 것으로 만드는 게 어땠을까라는 생각도 드는데
또 지금
이건 그
in
진영
solidarity
선수가
with discriminated.
이거는 원래 그 이런 플레이는 감옥 박성균의 것이거든요.
And harassed
지금 보면은
Blizzard employees.
달라진 어떤 진영 선수가 그 일검이라는 능력이
Alright.
타이밍 찌르기도
There we go.
그렇지만 힘까지 갖춰졌다는 점에서 굉장히 놀라웠던 거거든요. 사실 진영 선수가
네.
그런 힘성이 오늘 경기에 지금 나타나는 것
그
같습니다.
이영호가 지금
The first game on the one that you sent me is an hour long, but it's probably action packed though. It's an hour of action. Makes it even better.
상대 테란이 힘도 좋은 이영호 아닙니까?
This game we're watching now is 45 minutes, but I think it's pretty interesting though. It's not just like, at least so far, it's not just like both sides just sitting there and doing nothing, right?
정말 진영 선수가 어딜 뚫어야 될지 싶을 정도로
They're actually pushing and harassing and trying to take bases. And again though, Flash is stuck on 3 or 4 bases. He's stuck in the top left of the map. Quashin has so much map control right now. And if you can see right here, he's ahead a little bit in supply, but only a little bit. I'd expect him to be farther ahead in supply, honestly, but he's still ahead though.
드랍십 숫자가 많지는 않더라도 지상병력과 함께 갈 아니면은
Are they floating buildings to block targeting units? I wouldn't be surprised. Probably later in the game though, when they have extra buildings, they'll do more of that. If it gets super late. Because I don't think they have a lot of buildings yet.
파란색이
그러니까 진영수 선수가 진영수 선수가 드랍십을 활용하고
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about this game.
보강하지 않으면은 되게 위험해요. 그 이영호 선수도 9시 지역
Yeah, that other game was crazy.
전에서만 생기는 현상이에요.
Were you talking about Uv? It was like Uv versus Boxer or something? Is that the game you're talking about, or was it a different one?
9시는 잠시 내준 겁니까? 그리고 7시에서 봉쇄는 피겠다는 건가요?
네, 왜냐면 9시를 내준다라고 하더라도
Because the Uv versus Boxer game, it was kind of a stalemate, and they were floating their buildings, but then Uv was kind of dumb and just like didn't do anything, and Boxer just beat him in the long game. But how is it going, awesomeness? Both sat back and waited for 15 minutes. There's been very few games that have been called a draw and had replay. And I can only think of 1 or 2. I don't remember a TVT ending that way though. Yeah, that was the Wraith versus Battlecruiser game. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But I don't think that was called a draw. I think eventually Boxer won.
뚫어도 돼요 지금은.
그리고 중앙에 병력이 별로 없어요.
아, 너무
가는데요. 가면 그냥
Because Uv was just like, I'm gonna go all wraiths. And then Boxer was like, I'm gonna make Valkyries the perfect counter to mass wraiths. And then I'm gonna kill them myself to free up supply to make battle cruisers. And I was like, what?
올라가면
자, 그러면
But he still won anyway, battle cruisers. But I was like, really kind of like, what the heck's going on here?
뚫어도 되겠는데요.
그럼 9시를 가져가서 말려도 되고 정면을 밀어도 되고 자, 턴이 누가 빠를지 아주 이용호 병력 기반
Yeah, he could have at least attacked with it.
당연합니다. 지정수보다
7시에 내려놔서 또 흔들리게 되나요?
Done some damage at least, right? Oh.
아, 근데 정면을 좀 뚫고 올라가지 못한 게 진영 선수 좀 아쉬운데요.
It's funny, that's how you can tell sometimes who the pro gamers are. Oh, wow, look at this drop though. Flash is trying to push out to secure a fourth, finally.
이거 역대박이죠.
And Huashin is, oh, is he going to be able to push it in here actually? Yep, Huashin defeated it. Now, is he going to, actually, is it a third or a fourth? Who has, okay, Flash has top right. So Flash has 4 bases. He's trying to secure the 5th on the left side. And Huashin is trying to stop it. And I thought he just beat Flash's forces there, but he's not trying to do anything about 9 o'clock.
진영 선수의 어떤 유리함에는 지금 현재 뭐 계속 변화가 없고요.
But what I was going to say is sometimes you could tell who the absolute highest level gamers are because they do something that seems wrong, but it's really just unintuitive. And I'm going to point out again that Huashin now is 30 supply ahead, by the way.
네, 그게 유일한 지금 어떤 역전의
Yeah.
아닐까라는 생각이 들어요.
That's a good point, Awesomeness. No, well, in original Brood War, the colors were random. They were randomly picked at the start of the game. And you could fix that by going to allied color mode, I think, and make it red and green or something, but
유리한 건 아는데 그래도 조심스러운 건
they didn't do that in this case. But yeah, the purple and the blue on the purple and blue map isn't really the best situation. But at least purple and blue, you can tell them apart. It's not like yellow and orange where they look like the same units and stuff with these old VODs.
이용호는 여기 지상병력까지 있거든요.
So here we go. Huashin is trying to push on, oh, he's trying to defend this bottom left base. This is actually a huge battle. But his dropships weren't full?